Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right.
All right, now Donald Glover was on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. They're doing a reboot of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You remember that movie with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie?
I do now that you said it.
Mm-hmm. It was a great movie. Great movie. So
I don't think I ever watched it, but
You didn't see it?
I remember the promos and stuff for it.
It was a dope movie. It was they were a couple. They both worked for the feds. They didn't know they both worked for the feds, and then they found out, and they was gonna kill each other, and they decided to work it out. Dope movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely go see it. But they're doing a reboot on the movie. Donald Glover asked Brad Pitt, some advice about the movie, and he got curved.
Did you talk to Brad Pitt at all? Or?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, but he didn't give me any real point. He kind of Brad Pitted his way out of it. He just kind of charmed his way. He was like, yeah, you'll do great. And I was like,
thanks, Brad.
Nice.
Brad said,
see you later, like the door.
Yeah, it makes you feel it. Yeah.
So who's Miss Smith in the movie?
Miss Smith is Maya Erskine. I don't know who that is. Maya Erskine is Miss Smith?
Was she black, white? Was Dr. Umar approved? What is it? Is it a black Mr.
Did you
and
just
Miss Smith?
disqualify that lady for asking about race?
That was ridiculous. That made no sense what she was asking. I'm just asking.
Let me look it up. Maya Erskine is okay. Well, she's not black. She's Asian. She's an American actress. Yes, she's Asian.
Okay, so Dr. Umar wouldn't approve.
No.
Oh, okay. Are they actually married in the movie? I didn't see the movie.
I haven't seen the movie. In the old movie, they are married.
Okay.
This movie, I'm assuming they would be married. I don't know.
Man, so Dr. Umar about to do a video about Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The Dr. Umar Mr. and Mrs. Smith review is coming soon.
It's coming soon
to an Instagram near you.
Against this.
Jesus Christ. Now, Hit Boy, Hit Boy producer. He did Iggas in Paris. He did Click, Kanye West. He did Backseat Freestyle, Kendrick Lamar, and a host of others. Bow Down for Beyonce, Flawless, Jealous, Haunted. Well, he talks about producers being underpaid.
I want to empower the producer community because even looking at some of my OGs and legends and that I might know, the average person might not even know who somebody that I know is an amazing human being and amazing talent. They don't even know who the they is because the history of this is the face is the one who doing it. How I just chopped up a sample in front of you right now. A just won't even see that process at all. Hear a song that whoever the is rapping over it and be like, oh, whoop-de-whoop sampled that song when it's really Hit Boy sampled this. You know what I mean? They gonna just put it on the artist, and that's because it's the face value, and it's just producers get played, bro. I know other producers that's popping, that's complaining about albums that dropped months ago that none of us got paid off of. These out here touring, making millions of dollars, bro, and we trying to beg the label to pay us a measly bullshit ass fee.
I really wish more people would follow the Nas and Hit Boy formula, right? Because that's a formula that, a lot of us grew up on when it was the Snoop Dogg's and the Dr. Dre. One artist locked in with a producer for a whole project. And what him and Nas did, was incredible.
Yeah.
It was incredible. He's a 3-time Grammy winner. Salute to Hit Boy for that. I think he's nominated. He's nominated for some Grammys this year too as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the Nas album is nominated.
Yeah, I do like when producers lock in, but I also like when artists get different producers, right? I like when Jay has the ability to work with Timbaland, Pharrell, Primo, and then he'll work with Dr. Dre, and then he'll work with Hit Boy. I like the fact that they're able to work in different things, but the problem is
when they're together, locked in, it's just a more cohesive project most of the time.
It is.
You think about those Wu-Tang, RZA albums. Those Death Row, Dr. Dre produced albums.
It was their sound.
When they're locked in with one producer, to me, it's a more cohesive project.
And I will say with producers, there was a time when producers were eating so much. Back in the older Timbaland days and the Swiss Beats days, these producers were getting $250 a record, $500,000 a record,
I don't know nothing
$150,000 a record back then. It seemed like it veered off a lot, but back in the day, they used to stick these artists up, absolutely positively. Lastly, Candace Owens. She was on her podcast, the Candace Owens podcast, and she wanted to discuss a new record, and it was Ice Spice's Fart.
Ice Spice recently released a song. It's called Think You the Fart. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the title of a song. It's called Think You the Fart. And if you're wondering whether or not it's a good song, What do you think? It's called Think You the Fart. Now, I think we can all admit that we've fallen as a society. I mean, I wouldn't say that that was Mozart or Beethoven, but I'm not all of these mainstream media publications that routinely rush to defend this kind of music, similar to what they did with WAP, the most disgusting and filthiest lyrics that I've ever read. Here is hotnewhiphop.com rushing to defend this. Ice Spice employs direct and unapologetic language to establish dominance over her peers, touching on the themes of wealth, physical appeal, and personal prowess.
What?
I just want to live in a society where we can all acknowledge that a song that's entitled Think You the Fart is in fact itself a fart.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
man, you know, it ain't for me, man. I'm 45 years old. I was born in 1978, okay? So I'll say it ain't for me, all right?
I will say this, right?
I ain't saying nothing.
Ice Spice
Because it ain't for me. I ain't got nothing to say about
Ice
that young girl.
Spice is 23. She just turned 24 in
She
January.
doing her, she young. She doing her thing. She's making the best possible art that she can. And, you know, people are eating it up.
Candace Owens is 34 years old. Of course, she's not going to get Ice Spice's fart, but there's a generation of kids that
I hope
enjoy
nobody
it.
get an Ice Spice fart. I hope Ice Spice would have the coof to not fart around people.
Bro, they love the song Fart. Like, the song is a catchy song. The kids like the song. They do like the song.
But listen, everybody's
It's not for
entitled
me,
to
though.
everybody's entitled to their opinion. Because you don't like it. That's just the truth of the matter.
But
neither do I. But I know that ain't for me.
But as a DJ, I will play it in the club, and I will play it because it's what the people like.
Boy. How do you announce it when you're on the microphone at a party?
New Ice Spice Fart!
God damn. Yeah, Candace Owens right. We falling as a society, y'all. There's a great movie called Idiocracy, right? And if you watch Idiocracy, there's a scene in the movie where there's a scene in the movie where the biggest movie of the moment is a movie called Ass.
Right.
And it's literally just a man's ass on the screen, a pale white ass, and the ass is just farting every now and then, and everybody's laughing and dying their ass off.
That's what they said. They said
So
that.
when I said last week when we was playing fart every hour on the hour, I was like, it feels like we in a spoof.
But that's what they were
But
saying. Fart is funny to people, and
Once
that's why they
again,
like it.
It ain't for me. I was born in 1978. Okay, that's not for me.
Yeah, Big Sean did a record called Ass.
Man, shut up. It's not the same. There's a difference between an ass and what comes out the ass. All right. Okay. Maybe she should have named it something else, something cuter, like poot. Like poot's a cuter. You know what I mean? Fart just sounds harsh.
Because she says, you're not the ish. You're not even a poot.
But it could still have the same lyrics. Maybe just a different title.
You're not the ish. You're not
Maybe
even a
breaking
poot.
wind.
You the ish. You're not even breaking wind.
Backfiring.
You're not the ish. You're not even backfiring.
Maybe gas. That's what it should have been called. Gas.
You're
the
not the
song
ish,
should have
you
been
just
called
gas. Gas.
No, I ain't say change the lyric. I'm just saying if you just change the title,
You can't.
gas.
You got to go all the way
It's
with
got to
it.
be a different package. You're going to give me lyrics like that. Give me package it different. That's all. But I'm not here to critique her. She's a young girl, and she's making the best possible art that she can. It's not for me. If you like fart, that is on you. Do your thing, okay? I'm grown.
All right. Well, thank you for that rumor report. We'll come back to People's Choice Mix. Let's go to the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.